Can you restart from the beginning? Yeah. When the ash is meant to fall, buried a child when he crawls. Cash is meant to be lost, laughing at when he draws. Heart in the bag, ambassador to bras. All I need is a monitor like halls. Half the man of my God, I'm talking about what's on the wall. Father loved it when I made art, so hear that? Hear that? Look what I draw. Look what I draw. April 2nd, 1256, you sent a text to Mr. Crisis. Woke up that day not knowing you were lifeless. Was gonna light this world to ashes, he's his promise. But you sitting on the couch one last time before you pass. Last conversation, asked was I inspired? But not about what? Smoked a cigarette and looked tired. Was about to release feminist cigars. I said stay trifle. Man of many thoughts, thought of many men. See, I still know your favorite song. Really just wanted you to pitch in your 50 cents. My last verse about you, how you got sober. Not the best picture, more like a poster. No matter the circumstances, my music would circulate your holster. Favorite song was Flowers. Now you rest on the cover. Entire family called me a coward. I just lost the one person I had to make proud of. Mama should have let you discipline me, prepare me for your death. Instead what I'm fed is misery and spoiled tread. I had all these plans to give once we grew up. First off, cover up that name on your neck. Then plus soak a bond. I wanted every story you could shed. Even if it's tears, schools out, your hair went less and less. Even if it was those corny ass reading glasses, I still wanted to see from your lens. Both of us as men went through trauma that turned us towards the ledge. But I knew you could recognize my eyes were legible. I should've let you in on the hardships and found common ground before we hit the ground. I wish you grounded me more. Not as in punishment, but in reality. But you died though. You died. That's reality.
I just saw doves cry before you ever did. Emotions hard tight, never let them slip. Focus was bright with a dirty lens. Floating in skies to you, that's all life ever is. That's all life ever is. That's all life ever is. Ever is.
At the age of 9, a break on my bike was fine. I was sent flying. 30 years past that age, circumstances were similar, though not the same. Cause unlike me, you ain't survived. Mama caught staring at some graves, trying to make it eye for eye. My thought is that was the request you denied. You said so death do us part and affairs were on the rise. As gear in the rings, he said that ain't no lie. When your name rings and he asked what was daddy like, here's what I say he was a man with two different lives. One from his slums, stealing bikes for affectionate love. Other was a man feeling like he not worthy of ours. Never missed a day to provide. No matter if emotions were numb, but we're killing die, he's still alive. Through rivers with blood. If it ever came down to him or us, that's our father. Someone who kept everyone in the shell except himself. That's selfless love. Last game we played together was the last of us, symbolic of the father that we have in us. I carry on the legacy of a man with flaws, fallen and failed, but still got up. Debut album gonna be called Matthew's Love. Debut album gonna be called Matthew's Love. Write that down. I take off the socks and slides and rest without the rest above. I am gonna make it without you. That don't mean I will remake it without you. Never forget.